Here's what you will see in this episode. Okay, here we go. It's going to be the first set of the night. I go with the magical sequence. That means Baby Cottontail from Fox Pro. And I can see this fox coming from the second field over. He's approaching this familiar hedgerow. So he comes out. It's sort of fun to watch him cock his ears back and forth. Then I drop him, give you some thermal fireworks. That starts the night. But look, it's a mangy mess. I didn't even want to touch it. I've actually felt bad for it. I had one job.
All right, folks. I apologize. There's the XS2. I called for 20 minutes. It's 6 degrees out here. I gave it everything. I'll outline just every mating sound available. I stand up to quit with the naked eye. I see a coyote walking right to the call, and I'm standing there. I couldn't do anything. I sat down quickly. My heart's pounding as it always is. And I drilled it, of course, with precision. And there it is. A nice coyote. But I apologize for not getting he's still kicking a little bit, but he's not going anywhere. Apologize for not having the presence of mind to press the button. So this is all you get as far as video.
Well, hi everybody. It's Saturday night before the big storm tomorrow, before those divisional football games. I was at the RIT hockey game. I got out of there. Some of my buddies were hunting. I said, I can't miss. I got to go. So it's 6 degrees, but there's no wind. It's beautiful out. It's stunningly beautiful. First spot, I got a real mangy red fox. Popped that. Came here, and I gave it a whole bunch of mating sounds. So where are we talking here? This is January, 24th or whatever. And I started with that trio of little bees. Hot, little bee, ready, sexy little bee, those, okay, with some silence mixed in. And then I went with sidekick pair. Then I went greeting wines. Then I went to, cornered hottie. I love that one. Then I went to girl fight. Then I quit. And I stood up. Okay, I'd been there like 25 minutes. Okay, and then I looked at my call, and this coyote coming to the call. I don't believe it. Saw it with the naked eye. So I sat down slowly and turned the scope back on, and I shot it. But sadly, and I hate to do this, I forgot to press record like a dodo. I got one job out here, and that's to record some kills, and I forgot to get it. But I was so excited, still happy. It's a male coyote. So that was the sequence, okay? I call that a pre-breeding sequence. Breeding sounds, just getting into it. Okay, we're about, a few weeks away from peak rut, but hey, what the heck? I'd start with those calls now. Good hunting, everybody. Here's a look at that sequence, which is excellent to use in mid to late January. At this point, I'm fired up. It's 6 degrees out, but I'm having so much fun, the cold doesn't matter. Now, this red fox comes to the regular full magical sequence. I did Baby Cottontail, I did Titmouse Tantrum, and I did Platinum Gray. And I can see him way across the field. So I switch, of all things, to Field Mouse Distress, and then he commits. But things aren't that easy. Watch what happens here. He's coming nicely, turning his head. I always love to watch that. I'm just bracing for the shot. I'm fiddling around with my focus a little bit, trying to get a good image for y'all. He's fully committed. Now that wind is right in my face. It has been all night for all these hunts. But watch what happens. I go to shoot and I get a misfire with my ammo. He's not tolerant and he takes off. So I'm a little shaken at this point, but watch what I do. A running shot. Oh, there's a shot Big Al would have been proud of. I finished the night with another great stand. Now this place is funny because last year I shot a red fox and some coyotes every single time I went there, and I went there a lot. This year I've yet to see a critter. Until tonight. Again, that wind is going to be in my face. Here he comes. That's a big old mole in the field, so he just popped up from the other side of it. Again, things are never that easy out there because look, see that big old house in the background? That poses a problem, even though it's way out there. This thing's going to come in right in line with the house, so I don't take the shot. I have to let him pass the house. Because watch this. This would have been my shot. Right there. Typically, I would have shot. He continues his approach, thank goodness. Now he's clear. And now he's down for the count.
I let it clear that house.